On today's episode, we have a special guest. Let's get started. Today's special guest was supposed to be Chris Davenport.
Hey, I heard that you like Buc-ee's so much, I decided I would dress up for you when I was coming here to see you.
Okay.
There we go. Look, we got a couple of beavers here.
Man, I look like I'm a hairy beaver.
You are a hairy beaver. So, no, it looks good on you.
I like it.
I know,
It's
nice and cozy.
Crawl up in the tub and go to sleep with the snakes.
Yeah, it looks good. So, super excited to be here. You know, a lot of things been going on. You know, with the snake company, doing shows, getting out there.
Hold on, my teeth are in the way.
Oh, man, it's there. But the nice thing is, you know, I saw your guys' video when you guys went to Arlington and you guys stopped at Buc-ee's. So I actually got to, driving here today, got to experience Buc-ee's for the first time.
Yep.
And, you know, when we were talking,
They need to sponsor me.
that it should be. You know, I thought about it. You could get a grill at Buc-ee's. You can get, you know, they had chairs at Buc-ee's. They had smokers at Buc-ee's, fire pits at Buc-ee's.
Just buy it all and do it in a parking lot.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so I want to talk to him about carrying coconut
Boom.
at Buc-ee's.
Chipper. Right there.
Chipper.
All you need.
That's it. That's all you need.
The only
Some
thing they're
coconut.
lacking.
Yes, exactly. So.
Alright, so speaking of coconut, I'm fixing to get out of this because it is a little toasty. And my daughter is about to drive me crazy because she wants to try it on. But anyway, Chris has brought up some chipper that is fixing to be, soon as the chipper that we have now is sold out, then we are going to introduce a new line. So
right.
Chris has brought those up, and we're fixing to talk about it. So give it just a second. This is what you're going to be familiar with,
right.
or thus far this is what you're going to be familiar with.
So this was our first shipment. So when we first came in, we brought in the chipper, which was a white label chipper, and then we brought in a container of COCO2GO, which is the 25 kg bales.
Yep.
So this is a 4.5 kg, which is equivalent to about 10 pounds. And then the COCO2GO is a 25 kg bale, which is equivalent to 50 pounds.
Gotcha. So, and we'll get to that towards the end. So there's been a change to the look of this.
Right. So, you know, when we were going and discovering the chipper and trying to figure out our mascot or what we were going to stand behind, you know, we decided to go with the lumberjack. And then we wanted a clean look, so we decided to go with a white label with the lumberjack carrying the coconut and stuff like that to represent what the product is. So when I got this first label in, I wasn't happy with it because over time and everything, just the coconut sitting there and having a white label, it looks dirty over time. So
looks good when it comes in.
it looks good when it comes in,
but after it's been shipped, and it's kind of like a bag of chips or cereal.
exactly.
It gets grainy.
Yeah, exactly. The more you handle it, the more it travels and
it gets thrown around.
Yeah, thrown around
A lot.
It, you know, things break down.
Yep.
But so I wasn't happy with that. So I went back to the manufacturer and I said, that's one thing I do not like. Let's change it to a black label.
So going from this to now this.
This. Yep.
Now you'll still see some white label for several more weeks or months.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still selling this.
Yeah.
But the replacement label, and that's the only difference between these.
That's the only difference.
Is the label change. So that is the reasoning for the label change here.
Right, exactly. It's the same product. So this is a 12 to 18 millimeter chunk with fiber. When we developed this coconut, we talked about not doing it with any fiber. But then we heard back reviews of people, they liked fiber and they liked smaller chunks. So it was like we decided we had to have different. Everybody is unique and everybody likes to put their snakes on different things. I like to do certain things. Tony likes to do certain things. So we decided to come out with, you know, this smaller chunk, which is a 12 to 18 with fiber. And, you know, we'll break one down and show you guys, you know, what it looks like, how to break it down. We've been having...
This stuff, same... This is what we're talking about, right?
Right.
So this is 12 to 18 millimeter.
This
chunk
is a 12 to 18 millimeter chunk
with fiber.
With fiber.
Okay.
Yep. And the thing is when you break it down, it's so condensed. Like if you look at how they make this stuff, they put it into a press, condense it, and then it's on a, like if they were forming something, they put all the coconuts and they keep on pressing it and pressing it until they hit the weight of, you know, 4.5 kgs, so which is equivalent to 10 pounds. So when you're trying to do water, if it's so compressed, you're going to have issues with getting it. So what you need to do is, what we do is we sit there and either, it takes about 2 gallons of water to break one of these out, and it keeps on mixing it. But someone like me, I live in South Florida, I don't need 2 gallons of water because I'm a human. I'm human. So maybe I use a gallon and a half, because
you have to play with it.
You have to play with it, and you have to see what works in your rack.
True.
Because
I had the same issue, and I've heard this a lot because I've sold a lot of this, and oversaturation of water.
Oversaturation.
You're getting. This isn't the same block that you've been buying for years, or you know that other companies have out. This is completely different than what they have. So oversaturation of the water, you put it in your tub, it does 2 things. Mm-hmm. Well, you know just as well as I do, you put something damp in a hot and no light,
you're gonna grow mold.
You're going to grow mold. Right. So that's where the difference in what you do comes into a play. It's not necessarily the product as much as it is how you use the product.
Yeah.
So you don't need to get this as wet, probably. Now, if you live out in the desert,
you need to wet it.
It's going to be a whole different ballgame. Right. So you don't have the humidity that we have in Georgia and Florida. So, but the other issue with that oversaturation is going to be tub staining.
Tub staining.
If you wet this stuff a lot, you're going to get stained tubs. Now, bleach wipes it right off. Trust me, I know I've cleaned many of them. But you will have more of saturation and staining because of being wet.
Yep.
So that's some issues that we've heard that we wanted to address to y'all as well. So not as much water, probably, depending on where you live.
Yep, exactly. And if there's water at the bottom of the tub, when you're doing it, you just mix it through, tear some off, the coconut will absorb it, and then you just keep mixing it to get it. So this was the Black Label 12 to 18 millimeter chunk with fiber.
So next up is a brand new product.
So what we have here,
slightly different.
You'll see it's the Black Label, but we're going to call this Black Label Plaid, or Black Label Red Stripes. I mean, whatever we decide. This is black. I like Black Label, the red stripes. I think of it as racing stripes. And what this is an 18 to 24. So the Black Label was 12 to 18 millimeters with fibers. Then for the people that like the bigger chunks with fibers, this is an 18 to 24 with fiber. Wow. And this is a bigger chunk. So
this is going to be roughly 3 to 4 millimeters on average bigger than what we've been seeing.
Right, exactly. So you get a bigger chunk with this, with fiber.
Just for the record, this, like, he put this in my hands when he got here.
Yep.
I have not opened this. I haven't even looked at the chunk of it. It looks identical to the black label or the white label. The white label. I mean,
yep.
you look at it and it's not physically any different. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like outside of this bag.
Right. Well, nice thing is with this one is that you don't need a lot of water to break this down. You know, when we were testing this out at my facility, we were just breaking it down by hand, lightly misting it, and then putting our animals on it. So, and the reason we came up with this one is because we have the COCO2GO, which is an 18 to 24 millimeter chunk without. It has very little fiber in it.
Yeah.
So then you had people asking for the fiber, and it was like, well, how can I, okay, a lot of people don't like fiber, so we have this product here. And then, you know, certain people want fiber, so, you know, we have the smaller chunk, if people want smaller chunk with fiber.
Which I already thought was bigger than most blocks.
Right, exactly. But then I want a bigger chunk, which is an 18 to 24 millimeter chunk with fiber, and then the COCO2GO is the 18 to 24 without fiber.
Gotcha. So
yeah,
what we're gonna do is you're gonna watch this on camera. We're gonna cut this bag open with no water, put it in a tub, and break it down by hand. Right?
Right.
So I'm skeptical.
I know.
So let's do it.
All right. So you guys see in the front we have the package. It's a the chipper, black, red racing stripes. On the back, so it kind of tells about the chipper, things needed to break down, and then also it's OMRI certified. That's one thing. No pesticides or anything were used
On the product.
On the product. So that's a big thing. And then it says how to.
I didn't even know that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So OMRI certified is, you know, where we get it from. They're certified, and we're able to put that
Nice.
on our packaging, which a lot of people in these bioactive setups are using this product because of that. So.
Gotcha.
All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just put it in here.
Yes, this tub's been used a lot.
Yep.
You know, if you got that knife for me, it would cut that.
I know. I got this in one of those manly boxes.
The man box.
The man box.
I can tell it's bigger now.
Yeah. So then, on this one.
Chris is nervous, I can tell.
No. Take the one label out. Take the second label out. Put knife away. Flip it. Okay.
Hold on. Look how clean the inside of the bag is.
Right.
That's... Wow.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
I mean, it's taking a little bit of strength, but that's pretty impressive.
That's not.
Well, I mean,
I got.
you're weak, so.
I'm weak. So, you see?
Wow. So you could literally just miss this and be ready to use it.
Yep.
Wow. So save a piece, save the big chunk right there.
This one.
Yep, let's throw it on the table.
Okay.
Take a look at it. So, but either way, that's pretty impressive. Yep, you could literally just mess that up and go to town.
Yep. And then
Super cool. Alright, so I'm not turning the camera off. I'm just going to go straight over here to the table with that chunk. Keep it in focus. So now we can really see
Yeah.
Try to get a little bit closer as to what's going on here.
So you got the big chunk with the fiber. Okay. On there.
Interesting.
So that's an 18 to 24 millimeter chunk.
Nice.
And then the crazy thing is if we miss this and we put it in your tubs and then we sit there and you look at the dust left is minimal.
Yeah. I mean, I was just touching it. And
Yeah. So, I mean, there's going to be small pieces
well,
that come
duh.
off.
I mean, it's a material.
Yeah, it's a material, handling material. So,
Nice.
but overall, you know, you just sit there and here, I'm going to put this back. And then you can
So let's get a. You're going to have some of that no matter what you do.
yeah, whatever you do.
But that's not really like dust. It's more just particles.
It's the granules of it, of them pressing it.
Mm-hmm.
So the key is when you run a bigger chunk. Here, I'm gonna put all this stuff back in because I want to see. We'll take some tubs and we'll put the tubs. Put it in tubs. Here, let's get it all.
I'm sorry we're not editing, or I'm just rolling here with the camera. We're not doing any editing.
Alright, so we're going to sit here and, you know, mix it all up. Make sure it all is mixed. Okay, you got 50 series tubs open?
Yep, one right there.
Alright.
Anything that don't have a label.
Okay, so.
Those are 55s.
Oh, it don't matter. There. We're gonna get you ready, Tony. So let me bring you some snakes. We can drop some things in there. All right. So then just grab it. There.
Chris is working.
I'll work for you, buddy.
I didn't clean my facility before Chris come. Just a side note there.
Yeah. It's alright.
Floor is dirty.
Alright, that's 3.
Alright, so 55.
That's 3 so far.
55 40s here too. This is not the 50 40s. Let's hold on. Let's
Like for me.
let's just throw a 50 40 out there.
Alright.
Just so people can tell that the 55 40s are much larger.
Yeah. I'll put it there.
Sorry for the long video, guys, but
But it needs, I mean, people need to see it.
people need to see it. Nobody else is doing this with their products.
Yeah. That's thick. Alright, that's fine. Let's move that. So I'm 6 so far.
That's a good bit of cocoa for one block.
See, and I'm shaking it to get the dust. You know, that's there. Alright. That's good.
7.
So 7. Alright, keep filming that right there, Tony.
Keep filming.
Keep filming there, buddy. I'm gonna grab one of these.
I don't know what he's grabbing.
Alright. So right here, let's go up to here. So this is what we made.
Yep.
And then we'll show the dust out of that block. I feel like I'm on that gold miner show. Painting for. So you see, guys, I mean, it's minimal,
Pretty impressive.
and that's where it is. So you got 755/40s. You're gonna have some expansion still when you wet it. So you could even, depends on how thick you want your cocoa to be. You're still gonna expand it, and then you know, that's what it is. It shows the dust. What it is. This is, I mean, this is the first time Tony's seeing this.
Yep. Y'all seeing it with me.
Mean, you know, we're just trying to get a good product out there for everybody to use.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna clean this mess up, or should I say lack of mess.
Right.
And then I'm gonna show you one more thing.
All right, guys. Now what we have here, this right here is COCO2GO.
My favorite.
It's my favorite too. All right, so when I was designing and I was thinking about what kind of cocoa, you know, I've been in the cocoa business, or, you know, I've been selling cocoa or been doing it probably 4 or 5 years. And it was just trying to figure out, I listened to a lot of people, if they liked cocoa, what they liked about things, and what they didn't like about things. You know, one thing that a lot of people told me they didn't like was breaking down the bricks. Waiting to, if we're in the, you know, if we're working in our snake room and we run out of coconut, okay.
I'm not waiting an hour.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, the 15-20 minutes it takes when you're in a roll puts a real damper. Then you start jacking with something else, and then next thing you know,
Yep.
You're looking at snakes and not cleaning and stuff.
And your whole day's busted.
Then your day's busted. So for me, it was like getting a product. You know, I like the bigger chips personally, because when you have a bigger chip, and I mean, this is compressed. This is 50 pounds.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Just watch.
Look at that. So when you have this, and you know, the thing is if you make your chips too small and they put them in the press, that's where you guys get your dust from. Okay, plain and simple. That's where you get your dust. So for me was get a bigger cocoa, and then they triple wash this.
Yeah, it's really clean.
So what they do is they triple wash this, and they bag it in this bale and compress it, and then they tape it off. And it's plain and simple, no bells and whistles. This is just straight 50 pounds of cocoa that is 18 to 24 millimeter chunks and very little fiber. And
Ready to use.
ready to use.
Already got
to use.
moisture in it.
Already moisture in it. And that's the thing, is so we're in Florida. We got our first shipment in August. I put all of this stuff in containers. Okay? I put it in containers. We just ran out. So that's August. I'm not that great with math, but August, September, October, November, December. 5 months. I put in 5 months of containers.
It's February now, bro.
Yeah.
So January and February.
So 7 months was our first container that we went through of COCO2GO, and within 7 months it was still moist. It wasn't molding.
I still have a bag laying right there.
Right.
That's 2/3 empty from the very first container that come in August.
Right. So I want to show you guys how easy it is. So what I do when I do my snake room, so I have you know, 268, 280 snakes. I use 4 of these. When I do a full swap, I use 4 of these to do a full swap. That's a 70-20, a 55-40, 2 50-40s, a 10-65, 36 tubs of or no, 36 tubs V35, 12 tubs V28s, and a 4-tier hashling rack of about 120 using
That's
the FE5s.
almost as big as this.
Right.
Almost.
And it takes me 4 of these to use it. So, I want to show you guys
Alright.
how easy it is.
Here we go again.
Alright.
I'm getting behind the camera.
Alright.
So,
Where did my knife go?
I stole it. We're going to be squeaking. Squeak, squeak. Trying to use the tripod.
Oh, here you go.
Alright.
Alright.
He stole my trash can, just saying.
So we took the trash can. So this is what I use at home. This is it's a Brew
I don't know. It's big.
commercial. It's a 55-gallon trash can.
Yes.
Alright? So
That 55-gallon bags don't fit, by the way.
yes. So what I do is I put it over the trash can like this, and since it's on wheels, I stand on this side. Alright? Cut it again, open it up, put my knife down so I don't cut myself.
Beautiful.
It's the sound. Alright? See, that's me getting it out. Let's see. Alright, so I'm getting here. Now I'm gonna take it.
That's a lot of cocoa.
It's a lot of cocoa. Alright? Look at it.
Oh, it's what dreams are made of.
Right there. You don't see the fiber. It's clean. It's ready to use. You cut the bag open and you use it.
Nice.
It's like those infomercials. I feel like I could be like, hey guys, I should be a hand model.
Alright, grab your clear thing. Grab the clear thing you had a minute ago. Where was it at? Alright, clear thing.
Clear thing.
Let's see what it looks like.
So if you see it, right there,
Holy crap.
you know, and it's like,
This is why I love this stuff.
you know, you're going to get minimal fibers. Minimal, buddy.
Throw some out on the table.
Alright.
Sorry for the bad video in here, guys.
It's alright. It's me and Tony together.
Yeah, we don't have Craig. We don't have
I have Craig. Look at it. You got one. There you go, buddy. One. And you got chunk with that one. One.
Crazy.
Get out. You know?
Alright, rake it off. Let's see how much dust is left on the table.
Alright.
No holds bar. We're showing it all. Try to pat my hand and get it to stick.
There you go.
There is some dust, but boy is it so minimal. Crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
So the next question is, how many tubs is that going to fill up?
Alright.
Oh, you're going to show them?
Yeah, let's figure it out.
This man's on a mission. I'm putting the camera back on the tripod because I'm not holding it. Because I'm lazy. Craig's not lazy, I'm lazy.
I'm gonna see.
Something bigger than that.
Like big. I mean, I don't put chip in the front part where I put the rats and stuff, so that's how I do mine.
Less chance. Pro tip. Less chance to get your cocoa in your water bowl if the cocoa isn't close to the water bowl.
Yeah. There we go. dumped it in there. You
Yep.
look in there. Not very much dust.
Yeah, very little. That was a trash can.
All right, so we got this.
How many tubs we got here?
So we got
3, 6,
10. We got
55 40s.
Yep. 10 55/40s, 2 50
40s.
Yep,
And
40s, and then plus another tub, which is more than the brick. So you're
that's
probably
two bricks plus
right.
in there.
Right. So we were 7 last time, so that's 14 plus 10. So that's 24 plus 2 of those. So, you know, I mean, I think it's pretty good. You know, I'm very happy with it. You know, it's I try to get and tell and spread the word on, you know, how great this product is, and we're just trying to keep on getting it out there, because you guys, word of mouth is going to keep putting this this product out there, and getting it in the hands of all you guys to make your guys' job easier. Just think of all the time you guys spend on breaking down, you know, if you're not using coconut or whatnot, you know, if you have a product like this that you can just dump in and go. You know, one thing, Tony, this would be like, you know, a premium product.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, and it comes with a little higher price point.
Well, you have more things that have happened to this cocoa before you get it.
Right.
The washing, the making sure that the fibers pulled out of it,
and stuff
the
like
moisture's already there, so you can just dump it and roll.
Yeah.
It's just kind of is what it is.
Yeah. So, you know, if we look at, the scales, the black label would kind of be the entry label into our product line. And then you look at the black and red, and this, it's the same size chunk, but one is fiber and one isn't.
Right. Depends
So,
on what you want.
and then,
Depends on what you want and what you want to pay for.
Exactly. Yeah, so, I mean, kind of how my business works, so people know, is, you know, I have distributors, how I want to set up. I have distributors in different states. You know, I have one in South Carolina, Ryan Rennert. Then he's in Charleston. And then I have Jason Fryer in Nashville, Tennessee. Great Balls of Fryer, and they carry the product. You know, Tony is the distributor for Georgia, and I am for Florida. And then also we have Mississippi, Trina, and then we have Ronald Burdette in South Louisiana. And really, and then we have Joe Briggs in Oklahoma City. And those are kind of the people in their state. So if you're in that state, reach out to them, and they'll get you taken.
But you have one of two options here if you
Right.
want to use this.
Right.
You either have to go to them,
Right.
and get it directly from them, because the distributors don't ship. We're already paying a shipping price to get it brought in.
Right.
And we brought 5 pallets today, so I already have a cost into that.
Right.
And if you buy a pallet from me and you want it shipped to you, then there's another shipping cost that has to go involved in that.
Right, exactly.
So if you're interested in buying pallets of this, you need to get in touch with Chris.
But they're gonna run it through you.
Yeah, he hit me up, and it's going to be shipped from Chris in Florida.
Yep.
So if you're 2 hours from me, and it costs you $250 to get a pallet shipped, well, it's coming from Florida. It's not coming from me.
Exactly.
So it's more beneficial for you to reach out to these people and try to get in touch with them, meet them up at a show, meet Chris at a show,
Right.
go to them and pick it up. If you're 3 hours away or 5 hours away or whatever, and this is what you want to use,
Right.
then unfortunately, that's just the way it is. You need to reach out to those people. So the other way you can get it is just go straight to Chris's website.
Yep.
You want to try it out, don't want to buy a whole pallet, don't want to drive 3 or 4 hours, click on his
the FloridaRattery.com. So there's
Order it up.
there's a Square site, and we ship out of South Florida. So But the really thing, the nice thing in how I set it up is I set it up for these distributors, you know, to help them grow in this industry, you know, and further their branches into different markets and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I had no desire to do any of this.
Exactly.
Chris has just pushed it on me.
Right. So the thing is, it was part of there, and you know, I carry Florida, but also I have, you know, I have Byron, Sweet Serpents on the west coast of Florida, because as you know, Florida is a really long state. You know, it takes about, from where I'm at, it takes about 5 hours to get out of the state of Florida. So I have Byron on the west coast, and he kind of, you know, carries it. He's not a shop or anything. And then we have Sam's Flying Frog in Yulee.
Yulee, Florida.
Yeah, so it's a little pet shop there, and he's got the Coco and you know, rat food and hemp and stuff like that, and he's really excited about it. So you know, if you're in that area and you need the bedding, please reach out to Sam and Pat there. But yeah, I'm really happy with this the product. I feel good about it, and you know, I hope everybody gets a chance to try it.
Try it out.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you know, it is what it is. But
yeah.
It's a good product. So I know people are tired of talking and tired of looking at us. Last thing here, pricing. Price automatically right off the rip. Starting point is going to change depending on how much and how far away you are.
Exactly.
So we're going to give you starting prices at what this stuff is. If you're coming local picking up, then that could slightly change. If you're buying 10 plus of each one of these products, you're going to get a cheaper rate.
Yeah, each distributor, I've given them a list of, you know, what the MSRP is, but you know, that's the thing, is like you talked before, they have the shipping and stuff that they've shipped it into themselves, and they have to recoup that.
Yep.
And
I can't buy something for $10 and sell it for $9.
Exactly. It's very true. So that's where, you know, I want, you know, people in those states to reach out to who is distributing them. If I called out a state that's not distributed and you're interested, there's a sheet on our website. It says become a distributor, sign up, and I'll reach out to you and kind of explain everything.
Or if you're in Texas, because Texas, you could be on this side or that side,
right,
or north
right.
or south, but
Exactly.
you're still 10 hours apart.
Yes.
So anyway,
yeah.
Alright, price, what is this one? White or black label?
Is
starting price
$15
a block.
Right.
So if you want a block, or if you want 1 or 2 blocks, 3 blocks maybe, that's your price. $15 a block. That's what you can expect to pay, unless you catch Chris in a good mood at a show. Then
you never know.
Yeah, never know. He might be giving it away. I'm going to call it the plaid.
All right, let's call it the plaid.
Plaid.
Plaid. 18.
This is developed slightly different, and that comes with a cost.
Exactly.
So
it's a bigger chunk. It's going to last longer in your tubs. It's
and
not
you
going
don't have to have water to break it down.
Exactly.
So $18 a block is what this retails at.
Yep.
So I'm not going to go get another 50-pound bale of the COCO2GO. That COCO2GO premium, best stuff that I've ever seen or used, period, $100 a bale.
$100 a bale.
Which is 5 times what these blocks are.
Exactly.
So 5 times the amount of cocoa is in that white bale that you seen earlier is $100.
Yep. You buy one, it's $100.
This is 18, and it's 5 times that. That's $90 there.
Yep.
Not $10 difference.
Exactly.
For fiber versus no fiber. That's practically the only difference.
Yeah, and it's what you like.
And you can use either one of them without having to worry about wetting them. So anyway, that's it. Sorry this was a ridiculously long video, but Chris really wanted to get this out there. I wanted to get this out there because I'm tired of answering everybody's questions. So now I just have a link that I can send people to.
Yep.
And hey, get some of this, try it. If you don't like it, we understand.
Yeah.
but that COCO2GO plaid label or racing strap label, black label, whatever you need, one of these 3 products is going to make it happen.
Yep.
If you need rat food, holler at us too. Rocket Fuel is
fresh. It's fresh, people.
They made it yesterday. I got it in stock today. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, reach out to Chris Davenport at The Exotics, Florida Rattery. Reach out to me or any of those other distributors if you are local to them. See y'all.
Alright, thanks.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hard Ride Exotics and make sure you subscribe.